he just loves to bring the violence so much. You know, he wants to put you out on the feet, and he wants to put on a show for everyone involved. There's very few fighters that beg for the toughest fight possible. Everyone wants a win. He wants to win over the toughest guy possible, no matter the time, weight class, it doesn't matter.
Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is making his professional MMA debut, representing 316 MMA. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, please welcome Lorenzo Carter. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is also making his professional debut, representing Ignite MMA Academy by way of Plymouth, Ohio. Please welcome Ty Schrader.
Another matchup of Southpaw versus Orthodox. Lorenzo Carter opening up with a giant flurry, though.
Yeah, really throwing long strikes here, too, staying on the outside. Oh, Ty caught with the right hand, trying to get back to his feet, though. He locked onto that leg. That was a big right hand.
And a big slam coming.
Beautiful takedown by Ty Schrader.
Lightning quick hands of Lorenzo Carter, but Ty Schrader ready to impose all of this pressure here on top.
Yeah, just beautiful work here by Ty Schrader to drag this opponent to the ground.
Yeah, he was in some serious danger there. Did a good job overcoming that and staying calm to stay on top.
Now he's in the half guard here.
Doing a great job with that far side bicep tie. Ooh, big right hand lands.
And this is where Ty wants to be, in this inside tight position, landing these high pressure strikes.
Yeah, this is where, you know, this body type really thrives. Small, big, compact strikes.
Works around to the back here, looking for another takedown maybe.
Yes! Get the back! Back to the fence, zone! Push into that wall! Push into that wall!
Ty catching his breath here with a
Nice
big knee.
There we go! There we go! Come on! There! Up! Lift him up!
Again, trying to drag that leg out.
There we go! Up!
Carter able to defend at that time.
There you go! Lift him high! Lift him high!
Big knees landing here.
Trying to reach the head there with the knee. And then right back on the legs. He's constantly threatening with the knee strikes and then right back to the legs.
Yep.
There you go! Butt to center!
You know, a lot of times you see the ankle pick open up off that far side. You'll see if he goes to that next.
There it is! Yes!
Lightning fast hands from both gentlemen, exchanging off the break.
Both guys getting close with the knees here.
You know, this is where you see that experience of the pro fighters really start to come into play. Like you say earlier, a lot of these guys don't throw punches off the break. Both gentlemen have seemed to land their biggest shots off the break. Good left hand from Ty there. He seemed to be just backing straight up instead of backing off the center line. And that's why he keeps getting caught.
Gets the takedown there, though. Just a little bit too much forward pressure from Lorenzo Carter. And once again, Ty's here on top.
Did a good job pinning that leg over there in the three-quarter mount. Back into the half guard. Finally, a little bit of lull in the action here. Longer rounds here tonight in our professional bouts. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, all the fights you've seen so far have been 2 to 3 minute rounds. These are 3 5-minute rounds.
Ty really trying to pour it on here, and he's right in front of his corner with Coach Zach Cummings.
Staying behind the shoulders, got the double unders here, looking to flatten out Carter.
Ty doing a good job floating on top here, just peppering away with strikes. He's got heavy hips here that's flattening Carter's hips down to the mat, but he's also peeling the wrist back so that he can't build up to his elbows. Gets a little too high. Lorenzo Carter on top. Ty with a beautiful sweep, though. Uses his butterfly hooks to elevate and redirect the momentum of Lorenzo Carter so that he ends up back on top.
Stepping back into the half guard just so he can control that bottom hip. Ride out the rest of this round, hopefully on top here. Such a grueling pace here. I think we might have only had 30 seconds of dead time here in this round. Playing the hand game here.
Another big slam by Ty. Ends up in full guard this time.
A lot of big explosive movements. You got to wonder how much the gas tank was emptied off that big shot early on and how much he had to dig deep to recover. And then these two big slams, man.
What a great first round of action. Woo. Ty Schrader ate that big shot at the beginning of the round, but ever since then has been just a bully on the mat.
Absolutely, you know, that big shot early definitely stunned him, but I mean, you see it all the time for, you know, wrestlers. The second that big shot lands, they go into autopilot. We're on that leg and in, and ever since then he was in full control.
That just woke him up.
Because sometimes you got to get put out to get woke up, I guess.
That's right.
Ty definitely huffing and puffing over there, but you know. And like I said, I'm very interested to see how much that wore on his gas tank.
Yeah, this will be the first 5-minute round that he's been in here as well. You know, transferring to a pro, like you said. You know, normally amateur fights 3-minute rounds. Right. Now we're moving into 5s, and it doesn't seem like much, but 2 more extra minutes is that's a eternity inside the cage. Yeah.
No, essentially, you're going almost fighting double what you would have as an amateur.
See if Carter can stay on the outside here and try to land some of those long strikes.
Yeah, those left hand, 2 straight have landed so far to open the round. He switched stances, though.
Yeah, Ty really hasn't got a chance to come forward very much. He's been waiting for Carter to explode forward.
And, you know, unfortunately, like I said, Ty keeps backing straight up, which allows those long strikes to follow up and land on their mark.
Another big left hand there by Carter.
Ty getting a little frustrated, but great takedown entry there.
Perfectly timed.
And that's where it needs to be. You know, I mean, at a speed disadvantage like this, you ate some big shots early. You know you have the grappling presence there. I mean, you got to go back to the well. Lorenzo Carter just holding on here. No frames in place. Ty just so heavy in the top position here, just dropping shoulder strikes.
Yeah, and he's pretty content here in half guard just to control the position, land these short strikes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, doesn't really seem like Lorenzo's got much in terms of escapes here from the bottom so far. So, I mean, you got to stay here as long as you can.
Right in front of his corner once again too. Coach Zach Cummings right in his ear, coaching him through every punch.
And you know, you see Ty's got double underhooks here. You know, that tells me he's He's super content just staying here. He wants to hold on and catch his breath. A few pot shots here and there, but I think that first round definitely weighed on him. Lorenzo Carter finally exploding a little bit here, trying to create some kind of opening.
Ty wrapping the wrist behind his back now, which is going to expose the entire right side for him to throw those haymakers.
Yeah, you put your opponent in a huge dilemma here, whether they block their face with the top hand or start to attack the knee and re-shrimp here.
He was able to recover his wrist. But Ty's just one step ahead everywhere right now. You know, every time Lorenzo Carter starts to move, Ty's peeling the wrist. He's dragging him back down, and you know, like I said in the first round, just being a bully, not giving him opportunities to move here.
In the corner of Lorenzo Carter yelling and screaming for him to spike him with some elbows here.
Into mount now, though, is Ty Schrader.
Back into the half guard. And Ty just flattens him out again. I mean, wearing him like a lead blanket.
Again, peeling that wrist, trying to lock that hand behind his back. Works to the back here now.
Yeah, that's another thing that's so, you know, powerful about the top half guard position in MMA. Once you force that hip to the ground, a lot of times their only option to build is up on that elbow. And once you build on the elbow, you expose your wrist to be trapped.
Jalen Carter not going anywhere, though. He's trying to pour it on as soon as he gets to the feet. Ty Schrader just relentless here with the pressure and the takedowns.
Yeah, Ty's got to keep it in this 6-inch range here. Chest to chest as close as possible and not give Lorenzo Carter any chance to let those hands go again. Lorenzo Carter trying to lock up this far side Kimura here, maybe get Ty off of him.
Yeah, Lorenzo Carter's done a great job of staying composed in this tight positions. Big elbow there on the break by Ty Schrader.
And Ty is cut up pretty bad here. You know, first time we've really seen his face not buried in Lorenzo's chest for the last 3 minutes.
Another beautiful takedown there, timed perfectly. 10 seconds left in the round. Ty's gonna look to tee off here.
Another just dominant round for Ty Schrader. You know, same thing. Ate some really big shots at the beginning of the round, found his entry immediately, and then after that, that was all she wrote. Coming into our final round here, Ty Schrader up 2-0 on the cards.
Looks like the cut is on the eyebrow there of Ty Schrader. Not a great position, but so far it hasn't mattered. He's been able to control that top position, and you know, the blood's probably just, you know, waking him up. Ty's embracing it.
Unfortunately, you know, cutman Michael Driesbach, one of the absolute best in the business. UFC cutman, Bellator cutman, travels all over the world. Lucky to have a guy like that here cleaning up all the messes these guys make inside the cage. Third and final round.
Look for Ty to duck under the punches again once Ren starts throwing. Looking for that takedown.
Yeah, both gentlemen have slowed down tremendously.
Beautiful leg kick there by Ty Schrader.
A lot of feints here in this round. And Ty doing a good job using those feints to kind of try and draw at those strikes to look and get underneath of it. There it is.
Nice takedown again. Really drove through that one. Yeah, and this is really make or break for Lorenzo Carter here. He needs to get back to his feet if he wants to have a chance at winning this fight. You can hear the corner telling him he has to take shots to get up. I mean, that's where he's at. You know, he's gonna have to get back to his feet and look for a finish if he wants to win the fight.
Absolutely. You know, at this point, you're down 2-0. It's go big or go home. You have to use everything in the gas tank to try and get out of these positions. Nothing worse than getting a loss knowing you still had more to give. That's got to be one of the worst feelings, you know, laying in bed that night afterwards thinking about everything you could have done right.
What Ty's doing beautifully here is he's got that leg elevated up off the mat. So anytime Lorenzo Carter's going to try to drag that knee to the mat so he can start to stand back up, but Ty's got it locked so it's elevated. Can't get up if one foot's up, but referee's going to go ahead and stand him back up here. Not enough action for him.
If I'm Lorenzo Carter, I'm just letting these hands fly. You got to throw caution to the wind here. Every time he's touched Ty, he's hurting.
Yeah, he's been finding a home for that left hand on the feet here, just straight down the pipe. But as you were saying earlier, we're late in the fight. Things are starting to come a little bit slower from both guys.
Ty doing a good job ducking under another barrage of punches.
Nice counter right hand there by Ty Schrader. Lorenzo Carter trying to go to the body.
Yeah, haven't seen a lot of kicks out of Lorenzo, and if we have, they've been singular kicks for the most part. I wonder if that's a little bit of fear of getting him caught and put back on his back, or I don't know.
Lorenzo Carter looking for a takedown of his own. Ty Schrader, beautiful sprawl, heavy hips.
Switching to the single. Here, the corner of Lorenzo Carter telling him, you can't win this fight with a takedown. We need a knockout.
Ty jumping on the guillotine here.
Great front headlock here.
Heavy pressure into the cage.
Yeah, little 10-finger choke here. Lorenzo Carter doing a good job getting his head off the center line and relieving the pressure of that 10-finger guillotine. Yeah, Lorenzo Carter has to be just completely gassed. I mean, not a lot of movement here in this front headlock position. No peeks, no elbow passes, you know.
Ty looking for that Japanese necktie. Pretty good pressure behind the head here. You might try to roll him over with it. You can see him tucking that elbow down, putting tons of pressure on the back of the head of Lorenzo Carter.
Yeah.
It's going to break him over the top.
Yep, got to get that left elbow down and inside closer to the ear if he wants to finish
big
it.
shots by Ty Schrader. That was a hard left hand there.
Ooh, and an elbow lands just behind the ear for Lorenzo Carter.
Get up!
10 seconds left in our third and final round.
That'll do it. Dominant performance there by Ty Schrader. You know, really had to avoid some of the big strikes of Lorenzo Carter on the feet, ate them well, and was able to get the takedown and just dominate the ground positioning.
I'd really love to see Lorenzo Carter back again, though. You know,
Yeah, he had beautiful striking on the feet. You know, I know he had some a pro kickboxing fight as well, and you know that experience on the feet really showed for him. But Ty Schrader just too much to handle. Continued to close that distance, and you know.
Yeah, when he really chooses to use his grappling like that, Ty is a problem for any person at 135 pounds. You know, sometimes, like I said, likes to dance in the striking exchanges too much, and it can catch him. But you know, tonight it was a perfect example of battling back and using what you have best to win a fight.
Your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner,